First up, you know what I want to cover? My good buddy T.I., my friend Tiny. Tip jumped down. Oh, wait. Hold up. We ain't gonna do that. I mean, the man jumped 10 feet off stage. I didn't think he was gonna make it. You know, he looked. I didn't think he was gonna get down there. I said, whoa. And there's also some other shit I'm finna start touching on too. That Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I'm finna have to figure this out. You know, I'm gonna touch on, I got to bring Scrappy in here because Scrappy got baby mamas. He worth $11, Bambi said. The boy get money. I know how he live. I know how he spend money. I parted with that nigga. She said he had $11. He had 11 baby mamas and $11. That's a lie. This is all things entertainment. I cover all things entertainment, but one of my favorite things to cover, yes, Housewives of Atlanta.
What is the issue with that?
Ain't nothing ever in me, and I done had money, went broke, and got money again. Ain't nothing in me ever said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna hire somebody off thumbnail to come and sit with my daughter. And how long is she there? Because they only bought 2 suitcases in. So is she a weekend friend? I'm great friends with a very wealthy woman. And I ain't never seen my friend hire nobody to come be friends with her children. They do it the regular way. And they know every language. I know my buddy, them know Mandarin and, you know, Spanish and, you know, the smartest one. I feel like she's singing Spanish. I don't know what's going on over there. I think this is the Sheree, Nene, Kim Zolciak, Candy type season. Like this can go and we pull people in and out. But these girls, they have set a tone where they on the bullshit. Have y'all seen what Britt Eater used to look like? Interesting. But all the girls are different once they, you know, lay on the table and get up. But we cannot deny that every woman on this show has set and has something pinched, tucked, plucked, and scowled. Every last one of them.
Famous DJ A1.
What up? It's the DJ A1. Welcome back to my channel. This is A1's famous kickback. Listen, guys, if you are new here to my channel, this is all things entertainment. I cover all things entertainment, but one of my favorite things to cover, yes, Housewives of Atlanta.
What is the issue with that?
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
When it comes to my hot dogs, give me a ballpark.
I do so much. I move around so much. I'm on the road so much that I love to just sit down and watch these messy ass aunties.
I was gonna say you still standing, but I see you over here sitting, honey.
Do we have any nieces this year?
Hi. I'm about to be 20.
Oh, I guess Britt Eater would be considered a niece. Shamea is like a niece tea.
Both. You get the best of both worlds here.
Shamea is like an auntie niece kind of. She's a niece tea. So if you're new here, welcome. You've been here, welcome back. Make sure you like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are getting it on over here at A1's famous Kick Back. All things the DJ AONE. Follow me everywhere, subscribe to me everywhere. I am here, I am the thing. Let's get into it.
Famous DJ A1.
First up, you know what I want to cover? My good buddy T.I., my friend Tiny. I seen the clip, everybody seen the clip floating around. Tip jumping off the stage about his lady. Anybody that knows Tip and Tiny knows that T.I. does not play about Tiny. He don't play about Tiny, and I love it. When I was seeing all the comments about ladies being like, we need a tip, yes. Tip don't play about Tamika. Tip jumped down. Oh, wait. Hold up. We ain't gonna do that. I mean, the man jumped 10 feet off stage. I didn't think he was gonna make it. You know, he looked. I didn't think he was gonna get down there. I said, whoa. But if you know Tip, I know Tip like that's him. Every day, all day, he does not play about Tiny. And Tip with it. Like they with me, they were going on. I'm stopping my show in the middle of my show about my old lady. We're gonna go to war. Damn all the people, damn this the 24s and top bag and all this other shit. He rubber band man fight. Boom. I love that shit. When I jump off the stage, 100%. About my lady, I'm jumping off the stage. I'm jumping in the crowd. It's going down. That's what you're supposed to do about your woman. 100%. Yeah, I'm all in. 10 total deep, you dig? On to the Housewives, shall we? I'm classy today. Housewives. These housewives gonna run my blood pressure up.
You never had someone like me.
I'm telling you.
fair.
I just, where do I start with these women? Where do I start with the women? A lot of fashions, by the way. I seen Drew was wearing her Balmain shirt that she got from Kelly's little event. That was cool. They all showed up to Cynthia's Juneteenth dressed like they was going to either a cookout or the Met Gala.
Everybody wasn't on theme.
I feel like Angela had on the same outfit this season that Candy had on last season somewhere. Who wore it better? When Angela told Brick Edie she had stretch marks around her mouth, I fell through the floor and the baseboards and everything else. I said, ain't no way. She just told me, you're a whore. Now, Angela, why you gonna call that girl a whore fresh off them photos?
What is this? So who is this hoe?
It was interesting to me that Drew and Angela left, or they said they were leaving, and I guess they end up spending the night. They said that they were leaving, they were spending the night, but while Angela didn't go to, first of all, let's talk about the bodies on Housewives of Atlanta. These ladies have body insane. They got some big old asses. I don't give a damn what nobody say about Brick Edie. Good gosh almighty. Who is her surgeon?
They got titties, everybody got these huge asses, everybody got these crazy nose jobs.
Is that a Dr. Miami body?
If you're gonna get plastic surgery, just don't overdo it.
Or Dr. Curve's body. Whoever body it is bodying. I don't give a damn what y'all say about that Brit Edie. That ass is very peachy. Respectfully, I know she married. Shamea is my buddy. She looks nice. Portia body, I think is wonderful. Kelly got a nice body. Angela actually has a nice body to be 43, so they say. And here's what I'm gonna say about Angela. I don't know if Angela is old or her wig is old. That might be messing us up. Is her wig old? Because if she's really 43, maybe it's the wig. I want everybody to think about that. Like maybe we got it messed up. Maybe it's the wigs are old and she's young. I'm giving you guys something to think about here. Yeah.
Now, does the age matter?
No, I don't think age, she's married to an older fella. So I don't think her age matters. It's just, I think we were thrown off when she said she was 43. It's like, what? Because Angela saying she's 43 and I'm 40 means we went to high school together. Angela looks like she was my teacher, not my fellow classmate. I'm just telling you how the aesthetics look. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the lady looks old, but I'm saying the lady looks older than me and all the people I went to school with. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna give you. Now they done left this Nashville and they done came back to Atlanta. Cynthia wants to have her Bailey Q, I believe it's called. She wants to, righteous Juneteenth right on. I'm with you. Now, why ain't nobody showed up in correct garb except for the lady married to a Kenyan man? Leave it to Shamea. Shamea showed up. They out of the thing. Everybody else, they fashion over. Except for Drew. Drew had on the Balmain. Angela looked like she was going to a swim party, a day party. Portia looked like Portia. Kelly looked like she might have been going to Magic City. It was just a lot happening, with the attire. Then there's this prophet. Do I believe in prophets? Sure. I believe that there are people here that are put to speak upon your life, right? For sure. Don't play with it. Could Cynthia have just called Aone Van Zandt? But for what I'm hearing, this lady actually knew what she was talking about. So I'm not gonna clown her. And I heard that she actually was spot on and she knew what she was talking about. She ain't know what she doing. She spilled that drink. Yeah, she couldn't prophesy on that drink and know that she was finna turn it. Yeah, Prophet. What's her name? Prophet Keisha? What was her name? I don't know her name. But whatever her name was. She's doing the work of the people, and I love it. She's prophesied and on these ladies. How they all gonna get prophesied over and then start some mess about sucking dick and being whores? Sometimes you can't waste your prophecy on some people. Sometimes you just got to prophesy on those that are going to receive it. You dig what I'm saying? If she tried to prophesy on that, on Portia, it looked like she was into it. Portia's like, girl, you ain't breathe. You can read about my mess in the news. So she, she deflected her prophecy,
Do you think she deflected it when she sat with Angela?
No, I don't think she deflected I don't believe she's deflecting when she sat with Angela. I just think these girls are good at sitting and apologizing and making up to then later fall out again. She said ditto. After Angela apologized, she goes, ditto. Right? So it's like, I'm apologizing, but you can't use this against me. You're not going to catch, I'm sorry, coming out of my mouth, which is cool. I really think all of these ladies be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? I think there's not a cold day in hell if there weren't cameras in front of them, they would hang out in a setting. Not together. Maybe Shamea and a couple of girls, but I don't think any of these ladies would actually be friends. Are these ladies friends when the cameras go off? I don't see them hanging out around Atlanta together. I don't see them at parties. I don't ever hear about them going to eat dinner. I just think that this is an ensemble of women that show up to work. That's what I feel about the Housewives At some point, I used to see the older cast. I would see them at each other's events off, off season, and they would still hang out and be cool. But these girls, I just don't see them being friends outside of what they're doing.
Well, so far, Kelly, Shamea, and Angela have been seen together.
Already been seen? Okay. Like I said, Shamea, but Shamea's hometown hero. She's a girl's girl. She gonna kick it. She's fun. She's always partying and she at all events in Atlanta because she's, Shamea's that girl. So I can see people, gravitating towards Shamea, but I just don't think, this group of girls, I think that they're good for what they're good for. Drama and bullshit and these fake events that they come up with because they have to, because they're on television.
Do you see this going further?
This is beautiful. We're going to get this same cast next season. I think this is the Sheree, Nene, Kim Zolciak, Candy type season. Like this can go and we pull people in and out. But these girls, they have set a tone where they on the bullshit.
They can stretch it.
Yeah, they can stretch the shit out of this elastic. This is good. We do have Phaedra coming in the fold, which I think is good. Phaedra's a good shakeup. Phaedra knows how to keep the classy mess. Southern Belle. She's messy, but she's classy with her mess. Faye. And we got freaking Frank coming back. That should shake up some shit. That should get some shit going. You got freaking Frank. One, I want to know how they got back together after after Portia threw her under the bus and basically got her removed from the show.
So do you think we're going to touch on that this season?
Not at all. Why would they touch on that? Why would they touch on negative shit and Candy's not in the fold for them to even bring it up? So it'd be like, why are we rehashing something and the person who it happened to isn't even here to defend herself? I may be wrong, but I don't feel it's going to happen. I don't feel they're going to bring up why they fell out. It's going to take one of them to have to bring that up and then it comes out. But no, they're back to getting acclimated again and having a good time. And freaking Frank is back his own. Now Portia has another friend on the show and she can probably start throwing Shamea under the bus. That's normally how it works. You know what I'm saying? Do I feel like she's thrown Shamea under the bus so far? No. I feel like she's been shady towards Shamea thus far. But throwing her under the bus, nah, that hasn't happened as of yet. I think Portia's next move is she's definitely going to come for Shamea. Why would she not come for Shamea? Shamea's the shit. Shamea has the house, the cars, the career. Shamea's popping. Have you seen Shamea this season? Shamea is it. Let's let it unfold because I don't want to put that on Portia before it happens. Let me say that. I don't want to put that on Portia before it happens, if it happens. I don't know if that's going to happen, but from her being shady at that table saying, that's not you, that's Drew, that's some underlying shit. And I want to see where it goes. Because if my best friend said that shit to me, let's talk about it. Or let's see what it's unfold. But I do know that Shamea takes up for Portia and she holds her best friend down. So let's see if Phaedra coming back, she gets that same love in return. I don't think it's going to happen, but who am I to say? I'm just a spectator watching every week like everybody else. My stance on Cynthia this season is, I think Cynthia is just the OG. Every time they start fighting, she try to settle it. She's pulling people down. She's like, hey, sit down. Let's not do that. Let's step away from that. Let's talk. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's be cool, guys. I think Cynthia's the OG. She's the mother figure of these girls. And she doesn't like the drama. She's there to hold them together and like, hey, let's not do that. Hey, come on, ladies. Let's be classy about this. Cynthia's a class act. I just want to touch on Dennis real fast and Portia. Here's the thing about Dennis saying that Drew is no longer signed to him. Well, how does that happen? You just release her from her contract? And is she not? Because as of late, I still see them working together. So how does that work? I love how he said, well, I just happened to show up to the studio and cameras was there.
Really?
Well, they had to mic you up.
I don't even know what's going on.
And if you really didn't want to film, you would have left. As soon as you seen the cameras, bro, I'm not going to do this. Let's let y'all do y'all little thing, and then I'll come back after it's done. So I thought that was funny, and I do want to understand a little bit more on why Portia is just so gung-ho on him not filming with anyone.
When you show up anywhere on these cameras with somebody else, it's going to be a problem.
Or is it just she's gung-ho on him not filming with Drew?
Dennis is the one who is obligated to me.
Really?
He is the one who has made an agreement with me.
I don't even know what's going on.
But Dennis, on the other hand, he gonna get all of this.
He was in Nigeria eating fufu.
He gonna get all of this.
Because I don't think Drew is a threat to Portia. Maybe she's making that a beat because I just don't understand why she's threatened by Drew Sidor. And I'm not saying Drew isn't threatening. She's a beautiful girl. She's talented. She has all the trimmings of, someone being threatened by it. But is it like, you still want your baby daddy? Or like, that's the thing? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. And Portia, now why you don't want to hide this this girl from France to be your daughter's friend. I don't know how it works. I don't want to be ignorant to the facts. So y'all help me on what this is. I heard Shamea did it once, and here's the thing. Maybe I'm not rich enough to know what this is. Maybe I'm not rich enough to buy my daughter a buddy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got to make a little bit more money before I can even comment on this, because just take her down to the park and let her play with the children. If she need a friend, she bought her a dog. Here's what's new to me. I got to get my weight up. I know this about me. I got to get my weight up. Because when I needed somebody to watch my daughter, I took her to my mama's house. When I needed somebody to watch my daughter, not my daughter, but my daughter, I took her to my sister's house. Ain't nothing ever in me, and I done had money, went broke, and got money again. Ain't nothing in me ever said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to hire somebody off thumbnail to come and sit with my daughter. And how long is she there? Because they only bought 2 suitcases in. So is she a weekend friend?
I guess it's the same amount of time that she met Simon, because she introduced her daughter to Simon quick. So
here's my thing with that. Like, she got the girl. I don't know if she's there for a long time, a short time. I guess, I would have to call Portia, if I had her phone number and ask. Or I guess, I could hit Dennis if I wanted to and just be like, what's the point of having the friend? I don't want to say I don't want to mispronounce what she is. I still want to be respectful to the fact of whatever it is that is, because apparently it's a thing. Okay, so it's like a tutor, a friend, a tutor teaching different languages. So I know that it's a thing. I'm joking. I'm joking within it. I still don't understand it. Again, it's out of my tax bracket apparently. And I'm great friends with a very wealthy woman. And I ain't never seen my friend hire nobody to come be friends with her children. They do it the regular way, and they know every language. I know my buddy them know Mandarin and Spanish, and the smallest one. I feel like she's singing Spanish. I don't know what's going on over there, but what I do know is she's very wealthy, and I ain't never seen her hire nobody to come be buddies. They got a dog, and they got regular friends, and they got a whole bunch of unregular money. And I'm just going off wealthy. I got one really wealthy friend, and I ain't never seen her do none of this shit. And as Mimi would say, she's a very rich bitch. But again, it's out of my tax bracket. Let me shut my poor ass up. Dennis done sold enough hot dogs and enough hookah and enough of that nyack. You know what? Dennis said, hey, look, we gonna buy her a buddy so you can leave me the hell alone so I can go sell these goddamn hookahs and these motherfucking hot dogs. Now, was this around the time, because they keep going back to this mama's house. Now, was this around the time when Simon was telling them they couldn't film in the house? Because they done went to this mama's house more than I could have remember.
yeah, no, they can't film at the house.
So she can't film at her house.
So that's Portia's house.
That's Portia's house. It says it's the mama's house. Even though it might be Portia's house, if her mama lives there, that's her mama's house. In Black World, that's their mama house. Even though Portia's name on the deed, that's her mama house. She bought her mama a house. Now, did Portia previously lived there? All right, so she just gave her mama a house. She gave her mama a old house. So that ain't her house no more. She don't live there. That is the other house in Simon's name or Portia's?
Her name was never in the house.
Oh, that's why she can't film in, but she can stay in. That's interesting. That's news to me. All right, cool. Well, all right. Well, I want to see where this goes with the nanny tutor friend. Is she gonna potty train the dog peanut butter? Let's figure out where this is going. I like that. I like that Dennis is doing green screen. I want to follow this story and see where it goes, just because I know these people personally. That's beautiful. What else do I want to see on this season? I want to see more of Brick Edie's life. You know what I mean? Oh, I seen the Brick Edie, they're moving the mother out. I just want to see more of Brick Edie because she seems to be dramified and she's only into it with the girls. I want to see a little bit more of her life with her husband and, her baby journey. And, she's trying to get pregnant and have a baby. And have y'all seen what Brick Edie used to look like? Interesting. But all the girls are different once they, lay on the table and get up. Every single person on the show has laid on the table. And that's not me. And that's me being a man looking at women. That ain't me being in women business. They love to say, women business. That ain't me being in women business. That ain't me being sassy and all that other shit. I'm a man. I love to look at women. I love how they look. These are some gorgeous, gorgeous women. But we cannot deny that every woman on this show has sat and has something pinched, tucked, plucked, and scowled. Every last one of them. Wait, Cynthia?
She talked about her breasts one year.
Okay, Cynthia had her boobs done. That might be Shamea's body. I don't know. Shamea might be the only one that ain't got nothing done to her. Because she from the ATL, baby. And that's an ATL ass and body. Respectfully, because that's my way. That's my... You know Portia got Coco and Chanel. You know Portia got her titties and Portia maybe one done. I've been seeing Portia a long time, even when we was younger. She had a fat ass, but now she got a fat old ass. That is not Portia's real ass. And if she tell you it is, she a motherfucking lie. That's a whole lot of ass. She got that ass the same day she got them titties.
Well, Brittany's from Atlanta.
Brittany's from Atlanta, but you can tell that's I love Brittany in that bathing suit at Portia's birthday. That ass is, has been worked on. That ass has been sucked and plucked and sculpted and everything. Cause it's a nice ass though, Britt. It's a nice ass. And I know them titties ain't her, cause them titties be damn near sitting in her chin. I 100% believe that these same group of women will make it to season 17. I don't see anybody's storyline dropping off, because here's what I know. Here's what I know about these women, and without knowing all of these women. They've had ample time to be fans of this show. So they're coming into this knowing that I have to one up the other. Right? They're coming into this knowing that they have to get camera time. They have to do all of these things to be relevant on this show. Right? So they're creating enough drama with each other, because I can't exist in this space, in this world, without having drama with somebody. Right? So I have to have drama with somebody to one up the other. All of these ladies are doing a phenomenal job with mess. Cynthia's playing her role. Cynthia will always be brought back because she stays level. She stays right in that space where I'm the friend. I come in. I'm the peacemaker. I'm the sound mind. Boom. But everybody else, Shamea will be on this show another 14 seasons if she wants to, because she has enough going on, and she's not messy, but she's messy enough. But Shamea's messy. She's just good. She's our comic relief. She's the full package. Portia may or may not return next season or any season, because Portia holds a peach, but she kind of feels like a friend of the show. Like she's holding on to something. But let's watch Portia and see where this goes, especially with Phaedra coming back into the fold and bringing, it's given us that old essence of what we've been used to over the years. It gives us a piece of, memory lane with a Portia and a Phaedra. But the other, Angela, 100% can be on this show. I believe Angela has stepped into, if she plays it right, Angela can be the new Nene. If she plays it right, and I may be reaching, she definitely can be the new Kenya. But the reason why I'm saying, I don't want to say she's the new Kenya, because I hope Kenya can come back. So that's why I'm saying the new Nene versus saying she's the new Kenya, because I want so much for Kenya to come back. But if that does not happen, she's 100%. She stepped into the Kenya role 100%. Right? Nene can really never be replaced. There is no Nene. Nene is the head, the top. Kelly is more your Sheree. Kelly's your Sheree. Messy. Steps in with the mess. Steps out. Makes up with people. Be friends with you one day. Turn on your ass the next day. They both short. They both got stuff going on. With Sheree never really came out with She by Sheree. Autumn Max. Sheen by Sheree. That's what my baby said. So Sheree never really had a product. Kelly actually has a product that has shown and proved, and it happened, and she's continuing to do it again. She has the grits, right? No disrespect. I'm sorry. No disrespect to you, Kelly. But she has a product that's shown and proved, and she has that shit going. So, who am I missing? All these girls. Britt, we don't really, Britt says she has a lounge and workout wear, and she closed down the insurance company. But she's always talking about how she sold the insurance company, but then her license is in jeopardy. Like, well, what the fuck does she do? What does she do?
Well,
I want to really know what Britt Edie does.
From what I've heard, they film stuff. I guess we'll see if we see it, because from I also understand, Portia had an event that we don't see. So, sometimes not everything's gonna get shown. So
like Portia, what does Portia do?
I don't know.
I've never known Portia to do anything other than be fabulous. I can't take that away from her. I mean, I know she does Dish Network, and she doesn't do Dish anymore.
No, she quit all her job.
Hey guys, in the comments, let me know what Portia does. And that's no dig to my A-Town buddy, but let me know what Portia does. I guess I've never really thought about, what does Portia do? What's her job? I never thought about that. Oh, excuse me. What does she do outside of Housewives of Atlanta? She done got me choked up. I don't try to figure it out. Portia, you ain't gonna give me indigestion trying to figure out what the hell you do for a living. other than get mad at Dennis. But what does she do?
She's going through a divorce. That's all.
That's her job. She's going through a divorce. That's a lot. That's enough. That's enough. She can't think about this, nothing else other than the men in her life. They're her words, not mine. The trailer did come out. The season looks like it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be good. I told y'all about Charles Oakley. He will beat somebody's ass. And on that trailer I just seen tonight, it looked like the boy ain't playing. It looked like the boy ain't bullshitting. That's why y'all didn't hear me talking about y'all shitting me. It's too easy for him to run up on me. I'll be outside. The boy ain't finna run up on me. And Charles still a handshake. Hell nah. I can't do nothing with Charles but kick him in the knees and get the hell on. That's my wrap up for Housewives. You know I'm going to be back next week. I'm watching these ladies. I have interaction with these ladies actually off camera. So, you know, I'm about to start really talking about what's up. Fuck that. I'm finna turn into full A1. I've been trying to be political about this shit, but I'm finna really get into it. So y'all stay tuned to what I got going on A1's Famous Kickback, because I'm finna get real personal. I'm about to start bringing these ladies in. We're going to start talking to them. I'm finna sit down with them. It's going to get real. We finna have some real conversations and some real actions around here. And there's also some other shit I'm finna start touching on too. That Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I ain't really been watching it too heavy in the past years, but I've been sneaking in on it. I'm personal friends with Scrappy, Rashida, Kurt, Amy on the show, Erica Banks and all these other girls that's on the show. They my buddies. Mendici, my partner. Yandy is my partner. I'm finna have to see what's going on over there, because there's a lot of mess going on, a lot of shit talking, a lot of Mama D gonna have to come sit with me. That's my good buddy. Mama D, that's been my what's a great word? Like another mother to me since I was about 16 years old. So I'm finna have to figure this out. That Love and Hip Hop, if y'all want to see me talk about Love and Hip Hop, let me know in the comments. You know, I'm going to touch on, I got to bring Scrappy in here, because Scrappy got baby mamas. He worth $11, Bambi said. I know the boy worth more than $11. I've been to his house. He got more than $11. Trust me. The boy getting money. And I ain't saying that just because my partner. The boy getting money. I've been to his house. The boy get money. I know how he live. I know how he spend money. I party with that nigga. She said he had $11. He had 11 baby mamas and $11. That's a lie. Shitting me. He got a new girlfriend now. Brittany. So Scrappy turn this shit up. He got a new baby mama, a new girlfriend. He got new music. The boy out there. Scrap, man, what's happening? Come sit with me. Matter of fact, let me call Scrappy right now. See if he pick up the phone. Let me see if my buddy pick. He gonna be mad as hell. He gonna be hell daughter call. This nigga got so many goddamn phone numbers.
Your call had.
So that's what I got going on, guys. I'm gonna get everybody on here, man. I got to talk, man. I got shit to talk about. Millennium Tour wrapped up. I didn't make it out to the Millennium, so I was supposed to. I kept telling my partner, Pleasure P, I was gonna come out there, man. But I'm so booked, conflicts. But
Are you a millennial?
am I a millennial? I think I am. I would like to believe I am. I'm 40. Everybody on the tour is in their 40s. Everybody on their tour is either in their 40s close to it. Ain't nobody under 35 on the Millennium Tour. Plies, Rick Ross, Boosie, Pleasure Pete, Ray J, Sammy, Trey Songz, Bobby V, and Amarion. Everybody on the Millennium Tour is in their 40s or close to 40. So I got to be a millennial. I got to be. You know what I'm saying? I got to be. If everybody on the Millennium Tour and them motherfuckers out there moving like they damn millennials. I ain't seen one nigga out there yet. Everybody out there was by show 12. Them niggas was tired. Oh, Nibby was on there as well. So everybody on there old. Hell, shit. Now, I did go to high school with all of them. All of us was in high school together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gonna talk about it. I can talk about it too, because I'm friends with half of them. I've been on the Millennium Tour twice. I can talk about everybody on there. I'm cool. And Bow Wow was on there too. I'm cool with everybody on that motherfucker. We gonna get on. I'm gonna touch on that. But now that it's finally over, I don't want nobody saying, you know, I affected ticket sales and no shit, you know, talking shit. Or they feel like I can't affect ticket sales. That's my wrap up, guys. Listen, let me know in the comments. Talk to me, I talk back. I want to know who y'all want to see. I want to know who y'all want to see me sit down with, who y'all want to see me talk about, who I'm missing, what's going on. I want to know your thoughts. Let me know what y'all thinking. If it's out there, I'm going to cover it. Whether I'm friends with them, whether I know them or not. I want to talk about it. Let me know who y'all want to see me sit down with and talk. Who should we invite to A1's Famous Kickback? Who should we have a one-on-one with A1? Talk to me. Let me know. In the meantime, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Guys, Tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow me on all things the DJ AONE, the DJ A1. Kept it right here on my channel, the DJ A1. Like, subscribe, holler at me, follow me. I'm in these streets, DM me, whatever you need to do to get to me. I'm going to get back at you, man. Talk to me, I talk back.
Famous DJ A1.